My next guest has appeared in the films I, Robot and The Recruit. Now you can see her every Thursday night on the new ABC show 6 Degrees. Please welcome Bridget Moynahan. You look gorgeous, as always. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
I watched your show last night, your premiere. It's very good.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed it.
That's surprising that you caught it.
You know what? I got home late. I come home, my wife's in bed watching the end of Grey's Anatomy, crying her eyes out.
You always do on that show.
Yeah, I thought it was something I did. I came in the bed and she was like, crying. And I said,
throwing something at
yeah, exactly. And then we heard that your show was starting. We wanted to see it, and we really enjoyed it. It was really good.
Yay.
Yeah. Now here's the interesting thing. I'm told you. Did you watch it? Did you watch it last night?
No.
So I'm watching your show, but you're not watching your show. Why didn't you watch your show?
I don't like to watch myself, and I watched it once like a while ago, and I started crying. So it's just better if I don't watch it.
Crying why? Because the scene was sad, or because you're uncomfortable watching yourself?
Because I get so proud of everyone, and I'm so emotional, I just start crying. And I mean, I cry at commercials, I cry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like those long-distance phone commercials make you weepy? Yeah.
Yes, yeah. I cry reading Sports Illustrated. Like,
okay,
I'll
that's
be on the
weird.
plane,
That's really weird.
And I'm the only chick reading Sports Illustrated, and I'm tearing up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. How about just watching yourself in general, like perform a role? Does that? Because a lot of actors aren't comfortable watching themselves. A lot of comedians aren't. I'm very comfortable watching myself. I watch the screen and go, he's so pretty. And I rub the screen, and then my wife starts crying again. It's very bad. But, you know, what's interesting is I'm told that you don't have a television.
I don't have a television.
You work in TV, and you don't own a television.
It's really bad.
What's going on?
I don't know. I should get one. I should get TiVo. I should be watching your show, and I can't.
There are other reasons to get a television. My show might be down the list a ways. You know, you could watch the news. You know, but you could watch your own show.
List of things to do.
List of things to do. Do you have a stove? I should get a window in my house. No, I mean, I've had people sometimes tell me I don't watch a lot of TV, and they say it to me as if they're apologetic, and I think, I don't know, I respect someone who doesn't have a TV, as long as they're reading or sculpting or doing something cool. I think that's great.
Thank you. So.
Now, talking about well-rounded, I'm told that for one of your roles that you've been researching, you have to play, that your character has to play a cello, so that you learned to play the cello for a role you're playing in a movie.
Yeah. Well, I did a role with Tim Robbins, and I had to learn the cello. It was like 6 weeks of intense practicing, and I was carrying this cello around New York City, and I never realized what a magnet for, like, guys it was. Which is not, like, I'm not even looking for one because I have a wonderful boyfriend, but guys would come up to me.
Wait, you're walking around with a cello, and guys are coming up to you.
Yeah.
It might not be the cello. It's the only... Because I walked around for a long time with a cello in high school. No girls ever came up to me. Where are they? Do you think? What do you think? It's a compliment I'm paying you. Yeah, that's well. Anyway, I want to ask you about earlier in your career. This is when you're, just starting out. You worked for a while. Is this right? Was this in high school that you worked at a fast food chain?
Yeah, I did. I worked at Abdow's Big Boy, which I think is, maybe most people know as Bob's Big Boy, but it's Abdow's Big Boy.
You worked at kind of a Bob's Big Boy.
Yeah. The one with the...
Oh, I know.
The boy with the burger.
I know the Bob's Big Boy guy very well. I've had, for years, people thought I was Bob's Big Boy. In fact, there's a famous photographer, Mark Seliger, and he once called me up and said, I've had this image, I want to take a photograph of you as Bob's Big Boy. And he did, and put it in his book. I think they had, do they have it here? This is me as Bob. This is
I think your head is actually bigger than Bob's head.
What? You think no, he's got a giant cartoon balloon head. How could my head be bigger than Bob's Big Boy's head? It actually might be bigger than Bob's Big Boy's head. Did you like working there? Did you have a good time?
Where? At Bob's?
Bob's Big Boy,
I don't. No, I didn't. Well, no.
Gotcha. I happen to love Bob's Big Boy. And those chicks we were talking about earlier.
I don't like like to clean, and you have to clean. It's part of your job.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not good at it.
Right, me neither.
Yeah.
I don't like to. I want to ask you, you mentioned your boyfriend. I just want to bring this...
I didn't know he was on the show tonight. That's great.
Well, I had to mention him because I'm a huge Patriots fan. I grew up in New England. Quarterback Tom Brady. You guys have been together for a while. I'm curious, how nervous do you get when you go see him play a game? That's got to be nerve-wracking.
It is. It's not that often, but I went to the Jets game this past weekend, and they had a huge lead, and then they just sort of started losing it. So I chomped off all my nails.
Right.
And yeah, it wasn't good. But they won, so I'm all happy.
How do you feel when you have to go into what would be enemy territory to watch your boyfriend play a game? Do you tone it down a bit? Do you just, you know, like when you went to the Jets game, do you wear a Jets,
I wore Jets
hat?
Head to toe. I had green sweatpants on. I had a Jets t-shirt
Just so no
on.
one will bug you.
Nobody, and then I take it off the minute I'm in there. It's dangerous out there.
What's on underneath? I'm just curious.
Oh.
He just made it sound like, and then I just ripped my clothes off. Go Tom! And everyone's like, wow! Whoever Tom is, we're going with him.
It distracts the other team.
Yeah, that's a good strategy. I've heard that you're a good athlete. Have you ever competed against Tom in anything athletic?
Once, and then I gave it up.
What was it?
I was told he was slow. Everyone says he's really slow football player, and so I thought I could beat him running, and that was so not the case.
They probably meant...
It was embarrassing.
They probably meant as, like, NFL quarterbacks go, he may not be the fastest, and you're like, then I could take this guy.
I consider myself a good athlete, so I thought I had a chance.
That's like me hearing, like, he's not the best heavyweight in the world. Oh, yeah? Well, I'll take him on. I like to act out blood coming out of my face.
I like that, too.
Everyone should check out 6 Degrees is Bridget's new show. It airs Thursday nights at 10 on ABC.
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams, one of the coolest guys out there. So this is great. Thanks so much for being here. Come back soon, would you?
I would love to.
Yeah, Bridget Moynahan, everybody. We'll take it over and come back. Shingy's here. Stick around.